Come see this thing 1542. Inner AI, Artificial African American, Real Libertarian Wins. This is a series where I summarize a rantatonne post made up of at least 3 things that I've read, seen, or heard. Question number 1. Can AI train people to have an inner monologue? In this section, I feature a CNN segment that I heard of while listening to the No Agenda podcast of this couple where the wife was very concerned about her husband's involvement with AI, and the guy goes on and tells the interviewer that the AI helped him find God. That's not too surprising since large language models take the inputs that you put in and then match it to this large library and then use a predictive model to respond to your query. It only seems to some people that it's creating something new when it's not. So it kind of makes sense for me that it would also lead to something like with humans, we took in information that we didn't necessarily understand and we modeled that with things that we did understand, and then we created these gods and these ideas to communicate the sorts of questions that we had. That seems like we're making something new, but I don't think it's something new. So for me, it makes a lot more sense that AI could do this than the myriad of other ways that I've seen people have claimed to find gods. Leading us to question 2, which is, do you have to be aware of X to be against X? Now, with America being the most racially obsessed country that I've seen, it's also the most racially diverse. Those things are kind of connected. It's not too interesting that people reacted to this New York Times expose of Zoran Mamdani checking that he's African American on his college application. I mean, I also kind of was wondering, what should I check? Because I didn't feel black. I'm not black. I happen to be a Negro. But some people perceive me to be black, even though for me, black is just a designation of a certain tribe, culture of people who are mostly descended from slaves and living in the United States of America. But for whatever reason, people are objecting or wondering about the New York Times' actual intent with releasing this thing. What was more interesting to me was how people are objecting to anonymous sources, either in using them or when other people use them. And when it comes down to it, if anyone was likely to vote for Mamdani's policies already, this expose, if anything, would make them want to vote for him even more. And the key part for that is because diversity doesn't mean what you think they mean by it. And that leads us to the next question. Are you for building diverse communities of like-minded people? One of the issues with having voluntary communities based on certain ideologies, like the commie communes, would be who would be stuck engaging in the drudgery sort of jobs. Well, robots and AI could handle some of those things that almost no human would willingly do in a community that claimed everyone should receive an equal amount of the wealth generated. One of the main reasons I hope Mamdani wins is because he stands for the diversity that I think actually matters, not the happenstance of birth things like nationality or race. It's more so his ideology, his political ideology, that I conveniently see people on the left who support or are against him conveniently avoiding in discussing substantially. I want Mamdani to win and create a place where people who believe that it is ethical due to some magical power voting has to change the act of taking somebody's property and giving it to someone else without the initial property holders express permission. That this is somehow moral due to a supernatural ability granted to the political office holders to know who deserves what. Let them congregate in one place so we can actually all see the unforeseen consequences that some people don't see right now. And we can contrast it to the Libertarian Free State Project up in New Hampshire, of which Carla Gericke, another African American politician, is a board member of.